guy who's going to break up with his girlfriend, and then he doesn't do it, and you're like, well, I just talked shit about your girlfriend. And now you're together, and now we got to go to dinner.
Hang out with me?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about Giannis in Milwaukee. Hello and welcome to the Daily Friday podcast. It is Tuesday, February 17th, and we have an extremely specific episode for you today. If you are interested in NBA ball knowledge and the Traitors, you came to the right podcast. My boy Danny from Who's Next stopped by. We caught up on everything NBA heading into the second half of the season, and then we wrapped up the episode recapping the latest episode of Traitors. You're going to love the episode. Enjoy it. Happy day after President's Day. All right, guys, welcome to the pod. For the second time in Daily Friday history, the one, the only, Danny McFarland from Who's Next. Yes. Yeah, give it up for Dan.
So happy to be here.
I always say it's always a good day when Who's Next Sports posts a new edit.
Thank you.
Posted one this week with LaMelo Ball family. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the
No.
The twist.
No, it's okay. We need to get it out there.
Danny is the resident basketball head, the hoops head in the office. Now that football season is over, which is sad.
Yeah.
It's time to focus to
long season.
Mr. Naismith's sport.
Yep.
We're going to treat this like a preview for the season because I have not focused on the season at all.
It's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
People don't pay attention to the first half, and then once everything's over, it's like, all right, fill me in.
Which, to be fair, the NBA regular season, it doesn't fully matter as much. There's been some complaints, and we'll address them in turn. Mm-hmm. We're recording this on Thursday before the All-Star game.
Yep.
But it's going to come out after the All-Star game. So give me some predictions for how the All-Star game is going to go.
So I think
because we're doing USA versus the world this year, right?
They are, but this is the second year where they're doing like multiple teams.
Okay.
So last year they had 4 teams and they did like a little tournament, like a little round robin tournament.
Okay.
And I believe last year it was so you know how they usually have the Rising Stars Challenge?
Yes.
So they had a game of that, and whoever won that game got to compete in the All-Star game.
Okay.
So they're not doing that.
That was like the freshman, sophomore, or whatever. Yeah.
And then they had a G League team too.
Nice.
And then they had a World team and a Team USA team.
Okay.
Now this year they're just doing a World team, Team USA, but they've split Team USA into the old heads and the younger players.
I kind of like that, honestly.
So I have the rosters.
Like who do we think?
I honestly think it's going to be the younger version of Team USA.
Okay, which is who's the starting five?
Like Devin Booker, Jalen Durant, Cade Cunningham, Maxey, all those guys. I think those guys are going to probably be favored because there's been some injuries. Like I don't think Luka's playing. Giannis is definitely not playing.
Okay.
So there's a lot of injuries to the world team. To where
those are two big losses.
Yeah.
And they're hungrier too.
They are.
They want it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's in LA this year, so they're showing off for the girls a little bit. It's like that one guy when the girls are watching and he's like,
Jordan Poole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the entire All-Star game this year.
Plus I'm a big Devin Booker fan, so.
You are a big Devin Booker fan.
I got to root for my boy.
Which kind of leads me to my next question. What is one way that you would fix the All-Star game? And I want to touch briefly into what Nick Wright proposed.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to say something on but in the Big 26, you got to kind of bite your
tongue. So he proposed a whites versus black.
Yeah, whites
versus not white. All-Star game.
Shirts, no shirts, yeah.
Which Devin Booker, can he play one quarter with the white team and
fun fact
3 quarters with the other team?
Devin Booker actually has got some Hispanic in him.
All right, so that's a third team then. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I did like I was very like, why would you say that? And then I watched the clip and he was like, they'd play hard. And you're kind of sitting there going, I mean, they kind of would.
He's clearly joking,
they would
but like
hard.
it is a fun thought experiment. I mean,
yeah.
It's basically like Flag, Knipple, Reeves, and then Luka and Jokic. We're getting.
But worked. I don't even. We kind of had this conversation. For the old Republic of Yugoslavia, I don't think us as Americans can claim them as white.
This is American white versus European.
Yeah.
American whites we get killed.
Like I am not the same as Nikola.
You're not.
That guy's a dangerous. Like he is.
He's a Serb.
Up. Yeah.
Serbians are hot these days too.
Well, dude, the old Republic of Yugoslavia. So Slovenians, Croatians, like Djokovic, the tennis player.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Anybody from that old republic. It's a great YouTube video, by the way, if you want to watch it. All those players are dominating in all the sports, besides
they should.
Football.
We've lost our edge.
Oh, we've
gotten coddled.
Yeah, we have. We prioritize tournaments and gameplay here.
Yeah.
Over there, they prioritize practice. So it's a lot of practice where we think game reps are better, but really it's just all a fucking facade.
Fuck that, man. Let's go back to the basics.
You get the young youth parents who like ruin their kids. They're running Instagram accounts for their 5th graders.
Yeah.
It's all really bad stuff.
Yeah. You feel like you, in a different life, could be like a high school basketball coach.
I was on pace for that before I came out here. That's what I was doing.
And you gave it up. You gave it up to make short form video content.
Literally.
Yeah, like I was watching your clip the other day with the big switching. I was like, this is just a high school coach watching film, and in the film they're like back and forth. What are we doing?
Well, it was.
Why are we getting off our feet?
I was coaching 12U football, and so I kind of saw a lot. I dealt with a lot of bad moms and dads. So I was like, wow, you guys suck.
This generation is tough.
I had to stop. I told myself I'll never coach again until I have kids. I just can't do it.
Smart. Okay, so how would you fix the All-Star game outside of Whites versus Blacks?
So to be honest,
Whites versus not Whites. I don't. Sorry.
To be honest, I don't know if there's like a concrete solution on paper to where like you can do a certain format, because literally the last 7 to 8 years, I always want to say 6 to 7, but fucking
6, 7.
Like last 7 to 8 years, they have made like it looks different every year.
Yeah,
they're changing it, whether it's like to a total score or like they've done a draft versus East West, all that kind of nonsense. To me, it's gonna be a certain player.
Yeah,
and Wemby's kind of come out and talked about it. Like it's gonna take a certain player that kind of gets handed the keys to the league. To really like try hard and go at people for there to be a transition. So hopefully we see a little bit.
Which could be Wemby,
because Wemby's been talking a lot of shit, but he could show up and just be like, it was as soon as he gets around the older guys, he like takes the foot off the gas.
Agreed. Well, like last year, him and Chris Paul were like cheating in the skills challenge,
which I love.
Which I like that. Yeah, and he's been talking about. He talks a lot. He talks a big game. I hope he can back it up. I think he can.
I think he can too.
My thing too, though, is like, is any All-Star game good? Like people are always like, how do we fix the All-Star game? Like the Pro Bowl sucks. It's not like the baseball All-Star game is particularly fun. The hockey one was great because it was USA, Canada.
Yeah.
But I think hockey's a particular sport where there's like they're fighting.
Yeah, that's kind of the culture of
it.
It's like, F you.
If basketball players got to fucking fight, that would be kind of sick.
That would be sick, but that's also kind of the main like knock on it is like we're playing basketball here. It's not like we're playing football to where there is on the NFL side of it. You can be like, okay, it's we don't want to get hurt, but for basketball, like there's a way to still be competitive and not make it look unwatchable.
That's fair. You're like we don't have to coast. You're not gonna tear your ACL. I mean, you could. People get hurt all the time.
People like to just like forget, because it's like we get nostalgic about anything.
Yeah.
So they like to act like the All-Star games back then were wars. Like no, I just wasn't. Not. They weren't coasting, but they were not going.
Yeah.
It was not like a war. Out there.
It wasn't like a great product.
Kobe was trying to kill people.
Yeah, there was maybe one good game, but Wait, so how do you have any ideas for how to fix it? Or just one guy locking it?
That would be my suggestion. Wemby, if you're out there and you're listening, longtime viewer, you need to try. Like you need to just come at these guys. Don't get shy when you get out there with the big fellas, because it really is going to take. And it's got to be a player of his caliber.
Agreed.
Like you want one. Devin Booker can't come out and start checking guys. I love Book, but he's he's not going to be the face of the league here in a couple of years.
I want to pitch you an idea that I had.
Okay,
maybe not the whole game, but this is an event. Get rid of the skills challenge. Father-son 2-on-2 tournament. Yeah. Right? So you either got a current NBA guy with his dad, so like Steph and Dell, LeBron and Bronny, or you got just like Gilbert Arenas and his son.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony and his son. Like a retired NBA guy, and they're like 18-year-old son that's like playing D1 basketball.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation. Is like outside of the All-Star game, I definitely think they can come up with some pretty nifty side challenges like that. Like I would watch that. Also, they've been talking about doing like a one-on-one tournament.
I think I would watch that. I think it might just take a long time.
The one-on-one tournament. Yeah. They'd have to be creative about making kind of quick, short games and moving quickly.
Yeah,
but I mean, I wouldn't mind.
But dude, so I got a list of some guys with kids. Have you seen, by the way, Rajon Rondo's kids highlight tape?
Oh, yeah.
He's like the best 8th grader in the country.
Yeah, and he looks just like him.
That would be sick. We got, Dylan Harper, Ron Harper. Dylan Harper's in the league already. Gilbert Arenas, Melo and his son. Carlos Boozer has two kids at Duke.
Yep.
Ariza and his kid, Trevor Ariza. Jason Richardson's kid is sick
Jason
too.
Richardson, yeah.
I think it could be kind of fun to watch. And then you also got like Sabonis and his dad. Larry Nance and Larry Nance
I
Senior.
know, you'd have to
just got you got the older division.
It'd be tough to get them to because it could very quickly turn too friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to get these guys to really, somebody's got to,
There's got to be a cash prize. I actually think the cash prize is more important to a retired NBA guy.
And make it fat, too. I'm talking like NBA money for these old retired guys.
Right, who's like, I haven't gotten a check in has Gary Payton gotten a check in 10 years?
$10 million. I'm saying like some serious money.
That's why Chauncey Billups has to throw NBA games because he doesn't get a check.
Oh, man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It gets
get these guys paid.
These guys make tough decisions sometimes. But like if you were to throw a fat amount of money on it, you'd start seeing a little bit of
Trevor Ariza is going to ball out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
$5,000 on $5 million on the line?
This media money is not NBA money. So it's got to be can't be $500K. Silver's got to really get into his pockets.
All right, so that's the All-Star game. Tap me into what's going on in the NBA this season. Let's preview the second half of the season, which is really the first half of my season personally.
So let me pull up these standings and we'll just do like a quick brief introduction.
Yeah.
Right now the Pistons are killing it.
Cool.
Okay. So they kind of had, in my opinion, every young or up-and-coming team usually has their first stint in the playoffs to where okay, this is the first time we've seen this team be good.
Yep.
They go to the playoffs. You obviously always know it's like, okay, they're not going to really get over that hump.
Yep.
To me, I think the Pistons did that last year. So I'm really
Knicks took them down, but it was a good fight.
Exactly. It's a really good fight. And the Knicks, too, this year are having some issues. They had some players-only meetings. So long story short, the East is wide open.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the case last year because the Celtics were still at full strength, all this other stuff. The East is wide open. The Cavs aren't as good. The Raptors are playing really good basketball, but I really like the Pistons in the East. On the other side of the West,
what's new with the Pistons? Just so Cade is just playing better. Everybody's just playing better.
Yeah. So they were super young last year, and they kept the entire team together, and they're just a little bit older now, a little bit more experienced.
Knicks are kind of trying to figure it out. We did get Jose Alvarado, basically the Spanish Josh Hart. That's a good fit for the Knicks.
It really is.
Yeah.
You probably saw that photo, too, where he had like the construction gear on.
Yeah.
And they were
I was watching a clip from they played the Sixers, and they're up 30, and he's picking guys' pockets playing. That's what they need.
That's what they need right there. So that's a guy they've already embraced, which is what that team kind of needed because a couple weeks ago or a month ago, there was some noise about, whatever.
There's a lot of guys with big contracts on that team.
Exactly.
Who want to get numbers. Yeah. Like Mikal Bridges is their fourth guy, and he's getting paid.
Oh yeah,
starter
four
money.
First round picks.
Yeah. Okay, and then the Celtics in the hunt in the East.
I would say so because their record, I think, is if not the same, a couple games better than it was going into the All-Star break last year,
which is crazy
with no Jason Tatum. So it's like they're still, they're still a threat. I don't know if they're going to be better than the Pistons come playoff time, but they're still, obviously a threat.
East is wide open. All right, anybody can take the East.
Anybody can take the East.
Yeah,
anybody can take the East. In the West, on the other hand, like 1 through 7. Especially outside. This is
what it's like every year, by the way.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Outside of the top 2 teams, 3 through 7, almost down to 9, honestly, are like a few games. In between each other. And
who's the top team? The Thunder.
Yeah, but I still think like the Thunder are phenomenal. Obviously, the talk at the beginning of the season was like, who's going to beat the Thunder ever again?
But they did start the year like on a fucking hot streak.
Yeah. They were like 22-1 or something like that. But I think the Nuggets are gonna a way better team than them.
Who's new on the Nuggets this year? I mean, because they lost Michael Porter Jr. He's actually having a good year for the Nets.
He is, but they got Cam Thomas from him, which I think is a better fit because he's more invested on defense. Which was kind of an issue of Michael Porter Jr.'s. Peyton Watson can like create his own shot now all of a sudden.
Okay,
Peyton Watson's
there we go.
They still got Braun. They got all those guys, and then Valanciunas. They also brought back Bruce Brown.
They brought back Bruce Brown because was that in the Nets deal?
He was on the Pacers, and then he was just a free agent this year.
He's it's a good fit for them. Yeah.
And but Valanciunas is like the first real center Jokic has played with.
Okay,
so Jokic only has to play like 28 minutes a night now.
That's kind of nice.
And he gets to like the reason he was talked about as having like the greatest season of all time last year was because of his numbers on versus off.
Got it.
Now he can go off without like the whole thing falling apart.
Huge,
which is really scary.
And he doesn't really get hurt. Knock on wood. But he just needs to be sprier. He's a big guy. He can't be playing 40 minutes.
Exactly. Which is what he had to do. And then if they wanted to win, like he had to play 40 minutes a night and play perfect basketball for them to win, for them to be a 4th seed last year. So now that scares me if I'm a team in the West because that tells me Jokic is going to be nice and fresh. He can go to the bench and not have to worry about like the game getting out of hand. So that's why I like the Nuggets out of the West.
Okay.
Also, the Spurs are 3-1 against them this year. They won the season series. Although I still think in a 7-game series, like the Thunder might.
The Spurs are kind of like a Pistons last year situation where they might need a year of being in the playoffs.
I think so.
And then next year they'll be good.
Yeah, and unfortunately, It's going to be super exponential with them. Like it'll be within 2 to 3 years, we're going to be talking about the Spurs the way we talk about the Thunder. Because they've been drafting.
Because they got Harper
well.
now.
Yep.
Is he playing well this year?
Yeah, he is.
New Jersey local,
phenomenal.
baby.
And they already had Castle. Like this team could
release
De'Aaron Fox right now, and they'd be fine because of the depth they have at that position.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, and the Rockets, terrible. They're going to be a first-round bounce. Timberwolves.
That's so weird that I guess
it's
like Kevin Durant.
Product of being on a Kevin Durant.
I know. Wow, because you're a Suns fan.
Oh yeah, I hate watching the Rockets every night.
And you're coming out anti KD.
Zero bias. The Rockets suck. They're going to lose in the first round. But I think the Suns might go to the second round. That's zero bias.
Wow, that's big for the Suns.
Zero bias. But I like the Timberwolves. I don't think the Lakers are going to really do anything because LeBron's getting paid $40 million. That roster.
They can't really put anyone around them.
No.
Yeah.
Then Luka needs help.
Okay.
But if I had to pick, I would say it'd be Nuggets Pistons going to the finals.
Okay, I like that pick.
And then also, I'm filling you into these are some guys I'm proud of. Just guys I think
I want to hear about this. Yeah.
Just guys I think you would be maybe not necessarily shocked, but just like okay these guys are having good years.
This is helpful because I want to sound like I know ball when I'm talking, and I want to throw in like a deep cut player.
These are guys
okay, cool.
These aren't super deep cut, but these are guys you could mention and be like, this guy's phenomenal.
Right.
And be like, no, he's not. It's like, no.
No.
Do a little research.
To me, I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Exactly. That's
okay,
exactly
guys I'm proud of. Let's hear guys you're proud of.
So, Dylan Brooks, zero bias. Brandon Ingram made his first All-Star team this year. He was a reserve, but whatever. He's doing great things down there in Toronto.
All right.
And you couldn't have told me that 2 years ago.
Can we expand on Dylan Brooks a little bit?
Well, so Dylan Brooks brought basketball back to the Valley.
Got it. Okay.
To put it lightly. He brought basketball back to my home city.
Okay.
And, the entire team plays different.
Yeah.
Like, it really does. He's unbelievable. I say this to everybody, we could have traded Kevin Durant for Dylan Brooks straight up. And we still would have won that trade.
Honestly, though,
I've never seen Devin Booker smile more in my life than playing out there with Dylan Brooks because he's Dylan Brooks, so he just makes him laugh and does all this stupid stuff. He barks in his ear when he's in interviews.
He's the ultimate guy you want on your team, and you hate him when he's on your team, which is how I would imagine. How I would want to be as a player.
Well, let me put it to you.
Because I don't have a lot of skills. I don't have a talent. But I'll use my fouls.
Yep.
I'll piss off the starter. Yeah, for my guys.
It's contagious. And
he has really made a nice 360 in his career.
He has.
From perception.
Well, because he got scapegoated in Memphis.
He scapegoated in Memphis.
He did have a bad series, but ever since Memphis got rid of him 2 or 3 years ago, whatever it was,
Memphis sucks now.
And he was a part of the Rockets winning 50 games.
Yeah. Everywhere he goes, he wins.
He does.
Yeah.
And I say the same thing about Gobert. I'm not a big Gobert fan, but that guy wins wherever he goes, at least in the regular season.
True.
Anyway.
All right, who else are you proud of? All right, we got
James Harden. Well, one more thing about Dylan Brooks. I'm the biggest LeBron fan I know.
Okay.
And this year I was questioning whether he was the GOAT because Dylan Brooks is my guy. Because I would get in arguments with Bron fans, and I was
You're saying Dylan Brooks is now the GOAT, or because Dylan Brooks can get under his skin?
On my team, and now I beef with Bron fans, I might say Steph's the GOAT.
Wow.
I don't know. But,
wow.
No, but I just love him that much.
That's not a bold take at all.
But no, you get into it a little bit.
My GOAT's Wilt Chamberlain, but continue.
Yeah, you do your thing. James Harden, I'm very proud of, just because he's been playing unbelievable with the Cavs.
Okay.
And he's got his,
How many times are we going to fall for the James Harden thing?
I know, whatever. I know.
This is the most typical James Harden thing of all time.
Well, honeymoon phase, but he's playing great now.
The Cavs are doing beard night. Did you see that? They're giving everybody a beard.
It's beautiful, though.
How many cities does James Harden have to leave just in ruins?
Whatever, dude. I love when a city embraces players like that. And we did. The Suns had a villain night for Dylan the Villain.
That's kind of cool.
And he dropped 40 that night. That was the night he dropped
Dylan
40.
Brooks dropped 40?
That night.
I didn't know he was capable.
They were handing out shirts. First 5,000 fans got a Dylan the Villain.
Wow, I might be turning on Dylan Brooks because of you.
Yeah.
Dude, it's going to be good for the Cleveland strip clubs for James Harden.
Oh, yeah.
It's good for the community.
Well, I always thought
the local he supports the local economy.
Oh, he does.
He really does.
The local nightlife flourishes. And I thought it was a joke, and then I've seen screenshots of the nightclubs. They have his jerseys in the rafters. And
that's sick.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got to be doing in there to earn that, but kudos to you, James Harden.
Kudos to James Harden. Proud of you.
We talked about it a little bit, but a big fan of the Boston Celtics. I'm just proud of them for
they're putting together a season.
Playing well. Cade Cunningham, obviously.
Yep.
Having a phenomenal year.
Yep.
Cooper Flagg.
He's putting up numbers.
And again, that'd be one where people are like, oh, dude, I know he's nice, but you don't know how nice he is. He could be the next LeBron James.
Wow.
That's the guy
and could be the next Dylan Brooks. Who's going to be his Dylan Brooks?
Same thing.
We'll figure it out.
He'll get it. He'll get a Dylan Brooks in his life. Well, honestly, Wemby will be the next Dylan Brooks because they're going to be competing.
Interesting. So you say Wemby and Flag is a similar matchup to Dillon Brooks.
Dillon Brooks and LeBron. That beef. You know what
LeBron has disposed of Dillon Brooks before, like Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, but Brooks is back.
True.
He's always there.
He always comes back. He keeps coming back. All right.
Lance out of the league. Brooks, he's back.
All right.
But no, Cooper Flag especially because in 2028 we're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
Who is even on the Mavs anymore? And maybe we'll touch the deadline stuff after who you're proud of. But Cooper Flag is basically carrying the team.
Just Cooper Flag and friends.
Yeah.
Kyrie on the bench, dressing cool on the bench.
Yeah. That's how I think of Who's Next show. It's Who's Next and Friends.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Relax.
That's how I feel about Daily Friday.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
No offense. Denny Advia.
Now, I want to hear more about that.
He just is. He has the type of game you tell your son about,
God.
or your daughter,
yeah, Lady Hoopers.
But like, I've watched him play a couple times, and he's made a couple moves where I've just been like, kind of sat back in my chair and went, "All right, he's a level. He's here."
Hell yeah!
And I mean, he's just a very cool. If you were to watch Denny Advia highlights, it'd be very sneaky. You'd see a couple of Euro steps where you're like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who that is.
Well, there you go. There you go. Next
now I do.
You can bring him up. He's on the Trailblazers.
Okay,
and I think he was a Clipper at one point. I believe, or something like that. This is his second team.
All right.
And I think he's like year 4 or 5, but he's unbelievable. I think he's like hurt right now, but I was watching him a couple weeks ago and I was like, okay.
All right. This could rise up.
Cam Thomas, who just got released by the Nets because they couldn't trade him 2 nights ago, which will be probably 3 nights ago, or when this comes out eventually.
Yeah.
On the 11th, Cam Thomas drops 34.
That's insane.
On the Bucks with the Bucks.
By the way, this shows you how good these NBA guys are. Where like half these guys were like nobody would sign him, and then they're like Michael Porter Jr. is dropping. He's like leading the league in scoring.
45.
Yeah. It's like what the fuck, like
any given night with these guys.
Yeah.
But just proud of Cam Thomas. But those would be my guys and a couple franchises too, are the Celtics that I'm just like good. They're having good years this year.
Okay, keep it in the realm of like people we're proud of and just ball knowers only. Who's the guy that only dunks backwards? The Pacers.
Oh no.
Pacers backwards dunk.
We've talked about him a couple times on the show.
Huff,
dude. He'll have a wide open dunk and just hit a little
just reverse slam.
360, a little
I kind of love that. Like you got to have your thing.
He's unbelievable. I it's one thing to do it. Well, I guess that's the only time to do it is when it's uncontested, but it'll be so unnecessary.
It's so unnecessary, and I love it so much.
And he gets no height when he does it, so it's like kind of a little mini spin. It's almost like a 240.
That's me in pool basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm an elite pool basketball player.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's great because I've touched around the rim. I can spread the defense. I can finish around the rim. You know how it goes.
Do you get creative at the rim? You 360?
I get creative at the rim, but I'm also an extremely physical pool basketball player.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. I'd like to see you out there.
I don't know if I want to see you out there. The way you're talking. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just got to get a little scared.
I think I'd probably stay out of the paint if I was playing the Steph.
As you should, brother.
I'd just be shooting.
Steer fucking clear.
I don't even know where he came from, too. I don't know if he's a rookie. Jay Huff.
I don't know who that is.
I think his first name's Jay.
Never heard him.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Also, the Pacers just got Zubac. Oh, that's what we could talk about. Is
the Pacers are an interesting team as well.
The key moves before the deadline.
Yeah, let's kick it over to the trade deadline. Who is on? There was actually a lot of shit going on this year. So now that the dust is settled, what are like the big deals that happen, and where does this like shake out the rest of the league?
So I think everybody kind of underrated underrated the trade deadline this year. But there was a lot of moves, but everybody was hoping for the Giannis move.
I'm a little over it, Giannis.
I know.
Yeah,
this is twice now.
He's
going to move this summer.
We get it.
Giannis,
we get it.
Cares.
Yeah, this guy who's going to break up with his girlfriend. You're like, dude, do it, like go for it, and then he doesn't do it, and you're like, well, I just talk shit about your girlfriend for 2 weeks. Yeah.
And now you guys are together.
And now you're together, and now we got to go to dinner.
Hang out with me?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about Giannis in Milwaukee.
That is the perfect way to put it, because that's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, you're like,
and then
just don't ask me for advice. Don't ask me for
advice. I honestly didn't feel that way about her, but you made.
I was trying to hype you up.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck Milwaukee, get out of there. Now it's like, oh, Milwaukee's nice, man. Milwaukee's nice.
Yeah, Milwaukee's fine. That was perfect. This is why I'm here. All right, Tyus Jones to the Mavs. Zubac to the Pacers.
Okay.
Nick Mathurin goes to L.A. and then Isaiah Jackson.
I love that you're leading off the trade deadline with this with like minor swing players. There were some big deals that happened.
Zubac to the Pacers is a big deal though.
Okay.
Because that guy plays. I don't know if you need to watch a couple Zubac plays. He is Tyrese Halliburton just got his Shaq. Kobe just got his Shaq down there.
You're saying like next year that's a big.
That move on paper makes them scary.
Yeah.
It helps that they have only won like 14 games this year. So, but when they're all full swing, that's going to be a pretty scary duo. Jose Alvarado to the Knicks.
Huge.
Which is as big as all.
It's a good fit. It's a good fit.
Also, they've embraced him, which is really cool.
You know, I always say we keep losing to the Pacers, or the Pacers keep giving us a run for the money, and it's like T.J. McConnell is killing us every year. We need a T.J. McConnell stopper type guy, and this is our answer to it.
I think 40% of the Pacers wins this year in the regular season have been against the Knicks.
I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know what the deal is, man. They just live to beat you guys. Vooch to the Celtics.
Okay.
Kind of a big deal. He was kind of rotten in Chicago.
Yeah.
For Anthony Simmons. I don't know. Or Simons. Anthony Simons.
Is Tatum coming back this year?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he might. I know I think it was either his dad or he said something at some point where he was like, I'm going to come back before the playoffs.
Just hang out with Deuce.
Just hang out with
Deuce. Deuce needs his father.
Just be a father.
Be a father to Deuce.
Sit home and go to the grocery store. Be a father. Be there on Christmas, whatever.
Yeah.
Harden to the Cavs, obviously.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. And
Garland, he's had an interesting career.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, is that good for Kawhi's starting to actually play his ass off for the Clippers, but that's going to last 2 weeks. Yeah. So they need a guy to score when he's out. I guess
I was pretty shocked because the Clippers at one point were 6-21, and now I think they're 22-24.
Yeah, because they got rid of Chris Paul,
which is insane.
Yeah,
I hate to talk about it.
I know.
Let's just
rest in peace.
Can we just move on from that? But no, like an unbelievable comeback, and then they just completely blew up their team. They traded their 2 out of their 3 best players.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with the Clippers.
I don't understand what's going on.
Their stadium is sick though.
Unbelievable.
It's a sick
Have you been
stadium.
there?
Yeah.
I got to go.
It's a sick stadium.
I got to go. It looks crazy on TV. But that was an interesting trade. Harden leaving and then the Zubac trade to the Pacers. Like, I don't know what's going on there. But AD and the rest of the Mickey Mouse crew is going to the Wiz for nothing and a couple firsts. That's basically that big trade. I mean, it was AD and who gives a shit to the Wiz for nobody and a couple firsts, which is kind of a big deal.
The Wizards team is now kind of weird.
Exactly, they're confusing me.
Are they like win now with Trae Young and half of Anthony Davis?
Literally,
it's like what? Did they get a new owner or something? It's very confusing to me.
So that is
that probably is
conversations with Bobo. I started learning about the Wizards, but he says basically, and Twitter said I'm in the weeds with the DMV on Twitter. The people who are running the Wizards for the last 15, 20 years are not the same people who have been running them for the last 5.
Got it.
So don't get used to losing down there.
Okay.
Basically what they're saying.
All right.
But I was very confused because they have been drafting pretty well. Not great, but pretty well. And they looked like they were kind of in like a couple more years of the tank show.
Right.
We're going to be very good. And then they go get AD and
Trae
Young.
I'm kind of for it's I feel like with the Jets. It's like I would rather we win some games and build some momentum than like picking the top 5 every year. It's like
a while.
After it's been like 5 years, it's not good for the young guys on the team to like be fucking terrible every year.
I'll take 7 games.
I'll take a 9 seed and I don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But like we started to win some fucking games.
Yes.
That's what I think is going on here.
A lot of people misinterpreted the Trae Young move as, oh my gosh, like they were the only team that wanted Trae Young.
Yeah.
In reality, it was they were the only team that could afford Trae or afford to make that happen. So they got Trae Young at like a discount.
Okay.
But because they had the cap space and because they had the players to do it, so a lot more teams would have done it.
Got it.
But on Twitter, it looked like the Wizards were the only team that wanted Trae.
Yeah.
So in reality, that was a good move, and Trae probably won't play for the rest of the year or whatever's going on there because AD's already out the rest of the year. So I don't know.
Is Trae hurt?
Trae, yes, he was not playing for the Hawks, and he was like hurt at the beginning of the
year.
So
they traded for 2 guys that just aren't playing,
which almost might work out for him because it's like, okay,
you're right.
You get a
now
season of
pick.
tanking, and then your roster's still great, or I don't know.
No, that actually, I guess I see that.
Kinda.
Yeah. So it's not a win now move at all.
I guess not.
Yeah,
because
none of the guys are playing.
Yeah.
That's how excited we are about the Wizards.
You
can leave.
That's a sign from the DMV. Hey, we're on your guys' side. Right?
They are win now.
I'm a big fan of the DMV area. Commanders suck this year, though, man. You guys got to figure it out.
Yeah, they do.
Jared McCain to the Thunder.
Yeah, all right.
I don't think any team should be making moves with Presti because he just fleeces teams every year.
Why are the Thunders making any moves? Do they need that? Jared McCain? I don't know, I guess.
We don't know now.
Yeah.
We'll learn someday that they did, I guess.
Trust.
Presti always knows what he's doing. He shouldn't be allowed to be in the NBA anymore.
So true.
He should be in office.
Maybe he's going to take his TikTok talents to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he made.
He's
a
my
YouTube
top
video.
TikToker. I did see his YouTube video. I saw a thumbnail. I was like, I got traded to the Thunder. I was like,
looks like a My League title.
Wait, is this Jared McCain? Yeah, he's like vlogging.
Looks like an NBA YouTuber.
Yeah, hey, next generation.
Kudos to him, man. I'm a huge fan of Jared McCain.
He can hoop.
He's a stud. He really is a stud. I'm a big fan of his TikToks too. Kobe White to the Hornets and Colin Sexton is a Bull. And that just is so fitting for Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
Because he
is a Bull. He is a bull.
You watch him on the court, it just scares the living crap out of you. And he plays defense like a Bull. Anyway, CP3 to Toronto. Toronto's not, they're going to waive him. CP3.
Yeah, RP CP3.
Cavs sent Lonzo to the Jazz. The Jazz are I think they did waive him. So we're kind of waiting to hear Lonzo sign.
Has he been playing well this year?
I don't think he's been playing bad. He just hasn't really been playing a ton.
Yeah. The Ball family's having a good 12 months.
A little good comeback.
Signed in a bill. I want to hear from LeVar. I haven't heard from LeVar in a while.
I know. He lost his leg.
I forgot he lost his leg.
He went on a crazy little run, and then he lost his leg. So he's kind of been in the back a little
Happened
bit.
to the best of us.
But Lonzo back from injury.
LaMelo, to me, love him. Kind of everything wrong with the NBA right now, or just this generation of athlete.
But you know what? I should have put him in that. I'm proud of him this season because he's been playing a lot better than
he started to lock it down a little bit.
The Hornets are winning games.
Over Christmas break, we had dinner with our neighbors, and they have a kid who's a 15-year-old boy, goes to all boys Catholic school, is whatever, and
just the worst.
He loves Shador Sanders and LaMelo Ball, and I'm like, this is exactly what's going on.
Baby.
Yeah,
good for you. Baby.
Yeah, all right.
That's gonna be someone's dad.
We all got our heroes. Yeah,
that's
gonna be someone's dad.
Who are your heroes at 15? Talk to me about this.
Right.
But dude, LaMelo's one of my heroes, even though he's a year older than me. He's a hero of mine too.
You're getting to be the age when you're a little close in age.
You start looking up to guys and you're like, damn, you're 4 years younger than me.
Fuck. Yeah, I bought a Knicks jersey for RJ Barrett, and I was 4 years older than him, and he wasn't good.
Did you ever real look in the mirror moment?
It was a tough time. I was like, I'm 27 years old.
I need to grow up.
Yeah, I need to figure my shit out.
My life stinks.
He could have panned out still.
I was confused that he never did.
They had a weird team. They had a lot of lefties on that team. It was RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and
I like a good lefty.
I love a good lefty. They had a third lefty who I'm forgetting.
How do you feel about the Randle move after all this time now?
I like Julius Randle. I did not like the Cat move at all.
Really?
And because I love Randall and I love DiVincenzo, and I was like, just for the vibes, it's not good. But Cat did carry us in the playoffs.
He did.
So he actually stepped up.
Yeah.
I just thought he was a bitch, and he kind of is, but he's kind of not.
He's kind of not.
Yeah.
He has the posture of a bitch.
He does,
but he's not.
He does. He proved me wrong. I'm ready to admit that I was wrong.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of his too, and I'm a big fan of guys who get a bad rap.
Turn Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks. Speaking of guys who get a rap, are we done with trade deadline talk? Because I want to talk about this NBA fight.
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, did you see the fight? Isaiah Stewart. That seems like a you guy through and through.
You know what? Now,
no.
To a certain degree, once you get a little inappropriate with your behavior, then I'm just tone it down.
He's is he a good basketball player? Like, I've actually only seen him involved in fights.
He is a very serviceable big. He starts for them. He is a great rebounder.
Got it.
Obviously, is a big tone setter. But when you stand on everything, you're standing on nothing. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, like.
Say that again.
He was on the bench. When you stand on everything, you stand on nothing.
I kind of love that.
To actually stand on. So he's on the bench and completely runs out onto the court.
His knees are taped.
His quote out. Yeah, no, literally. It's got his ice on his knees. His one quote was kind of funny, and I kind of liked it. He was like, "What did you bring me to Detroit to do?" And I was like, you know what?
I kind of respected that.
I respect that, but you're also calling the rest of your team a bunch of, just like I don't know.
I love that though. It's like if you have a parent that yells at you about everything, it doesn't mean anything. You just listen to
him.
Like,
Mom, are you mad?
But when your dad gets mad at you once a year, you're like, whoa.
You're like,
that's a big deal.
And then it sticks with you till death.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no, literally. But yeah, it was a fun. I mean, more stuff like that needs to happen in the NBA, where it just kind of things go haywire.
What I appreciate about him is he escalates the fights from just posturing to legitimate fights.
Let's do something
because that's what I don't like about these NBA fights is none of you guys are going to do anything. Isaiah Stewart's going to do something.
Well, he's going to, but he never has yet. Yeah. So that's also my thing with him is Isaiah, you look real aggressive, but somebody always moves you out the way.
Yeah, it's actually
you've never landed a punch in your life yet. So just do it. You know what I mean?
That's kind of me in a bar fight. going for it, just somebody jerking in a way that someone grabs me.
Yeah, somebody please hold me back.
I'm going to start some shit. I need you to hold me back.
I'm going to look like I want to start some shit.
You and me, Jameson's this weekend.
Let's do it.
We're going to almost get into a bar fight and talk about it for 6 months.
Maybe different nights or different hours of the night.
Yeah.
So they both, like, nobody
Switch
knows
shirts.
who we are yet.
Yeah.
So, like, one night I hold you back and the other night you hold me back.
You'd be fucking sick.
And we walk out of there.
This is Valentine's Day weekend. What better way to spend the weekend?
Yeah, we're going to get flocked over. A couple inches taller when we leave.
One bold prediction for the rest of the season.
I think my bold, because nobody agrees with me on it. I think the Pistons are going to come out of the East.
All right.
I believe nobody agrees with me.
I don't believe it either.
They're
not going to. I believe that you believe that.
I'm okay with you disagreeing with me because you are a Knicks fan.
Yes.
And if you said something about the Suns, I'd be like, no. And I'm a Suns.
The Suns playoffs?
When these guys out here disagree with me, I'm like,
you don't know. You're just getting under your skin to get under your skin.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Just trying to be big jerks to me. But yeah, that'd be my bold take, I guess.
All right, that was a lot of ball knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm going to sound smart this weekend. I appreciate you doing it. Any closing thoughts?
I can't wait to come back.
Fuck yeah.
We'll probably
for the playoffs
reconvene somewhere around there and see if we're correct about some stuff.
Hell yeah, guys. Follow Danny at Who's Next Sports.
Yes, please.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Twitter. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
Go Knicks.
Go Knicks. Go Knicks and go Suns.
Thank you, Danny. All right, let's kick it over to some Traitors Talk with Jack and Izzy. All right, welcome back to Traitors Talk with Jack and Izzy, episode 9. We are Traitors Maxing right now.
Traitors Maxing. Yeah.
Traitors episode 9.
Super important. It was pretty good. This one was
good.
It was good. Last one was really good, so I feel like this one's like, I want to like be a little more reserved. It's good.
Yeah, we can't react to everything.
Right.
What did Danny say? When you stand on everything, you stand on nothing? I love that. Yeah, I think this was a good one to set up the last 2 episodes of the series. And it did once again showcase how Rob is just dancing circles around everyone.
Yeah.
It's
there's
not
a lot
even
of good
fair.
In there. I know. It's crazy. And I think I know what his next move is going to be, but I'll save that for when we get there. Yeah.
Do not think that you could fathom to understand the depths of Rob's mind. Even
I don't know.
I couldn't. It's
not fair that he gets to be like handsome and smart. Like,
I know.
It's not.
I know.
Get one.
I know exactly. Pick
and
one.
Cool.
I know.
Like he's not even like dorky. Like he's just like nonchalant. Whatever.
He will get his comeuppance one day, but he's actually also. It seems like he's a good person. So
yeah,
maybe.
And he's a good person.
Yeah.
Like, why is this all happening?
I don't know.
Anyway.
God gives.
God gives. That's true.
All right, let's break down this episode. We had 2 people leave.
We did have 2 people leave.
We're getting less and less people. R.I.P. to Dorinda.
Dorinda, and she's such a diva too.
I know, gone but not forgotten. So we kind of started off the episode with Rob revealing to Eric that he has asked him to be a traitor. Eric actually reacted exactly how I would have thought he would react.
How I would have thought he would react. I honestly loved it. Like, and I feel like I would have reacted the same way. I feel like I really resonate with Eric. Like, he like couldn't even like get a grip.
I know.
And like, yeah, because nobody even thinks it's Rob.
These people cannot fathom that it's Rob.
Right. If I were Rob and I was seeing Eric react that way, I would be like, oh man,
I got it in the bag.
He's gonna tell somebody.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
I loved when Rob's right off the bat just goes, "Sup, playa."
Yeah.
That's so classic Rob.
The classic Rob.
He covers him with a cloak. He's like, "It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay." I was like, wow. They're like, it's so Rob.
And then Eric had a great quote. "I need a helmet and an adult diaper because I'm gonna like fall down and shit my pants," which he actually does do. Like, spoiler alert, no one has blown being a Trotter quicker than Eric did.
I know, literally
he sniffed out within 12 hours.
I would say it was just bad timing though. He didn't even like do anything, and he's like barely a traitor. And then Kristen clocked him.
It's definitely harder to join as a traitor at like halfway through the season.
It's sad whenever they make comments thinking that they're the traitor and they're not actually the traitor. It's just like a comment on their character. He's like, you're really quiet and passive. And he's like, that's just me. Like,
yeah, she was kind of like roasting him. Like, you have to have an opinion. You can't just go along with what everyone says all the time. And it's like, to be fair, that kind of seems like Eric's personality.
It's true. And it's not, the thing is like, that's not a one-day issue. That's not like, since you become the traitor, you've been passive. That's like, she called him out for the entire show. And he's like, sorry, I just am.
I know. Kristen's getting a little savage this episode.
She is. She's cooking.
We'll touch on that in a little bit.
A force to be reckoned with.
She really is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm a little,
but she's also like consistently wrong. So, except for Eric. But she's very confident and consistently wrong, which I have to respect.
That is true. Like, she's just very, like, sure of herself and kind of cutthroat. It's probably, like, the chef in her, but...
Stop making everything about being a chef. You reminded me of Kristen. It's like, she's precise like a chef. Rob also had a nice meow in the opening part, which... He
said, like,
he's aura farming
like a cat. Meow. Like, I was...
It's like, bro, you know what you're doing.
I mean, I guess. That was the one moment when I was like, oh, why...
Yeah, maybe push it a little too far.
I got the ick from him for the first time.
Wow.
Like, yeah, why are we...
I feel like he just was doing that to get clipped. Like, bro is clip farming.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, in the confessionals.
Yeah.
The Turpin. We head to the Turpin.
Did I spell it right this time?
You did not spell it right this time.
I'm going to look it up once.
Look it up. Do a little research.
Yeah. But Rob was, like, telling Eric, like, you can trust me, like, kind of, like... giving him strategy advice. I don't think he should trust Rob at all.
He should not.
Rob got the others out, and Eric is blindly trusting him. He was just like, whatever you say.
Kristen's criticism was accurate.
Yeah.
Like, and this is why it was probably smart for Rob to take Eric, because he's just going to do whatever he says. It was so smart. He's playing this game really well. He did, and I think Dorinda was a good pick because, like, everybody knows that, like, Rob loves Dorinda. Yeah. Like, at the breakfast the next day, he's like, I'm going to miss Dorinda. Everyone's like, oh, poor Rob. Like, yeah. Nobody suspects Rob at all. He's got a good game going on. There was a little inkling at the breakfast table that Maura, like, kind of was picking up on it. Wait, I must have missed that. No. She was like, said something about like, Rob, I thought you would be gone because Candace said your name. Oh, yes. And then he was kind of like, oh, yeah, that was just like Candace he was like, being weird. Candace tried to, but it didn't work. Like, oh, yeah, totally she tried, but she can't take me down. Meanwhile, Steven gets voted out because he got gold like 4 episodes ago. That was so funny. I was like, I bet he wishes he never took that gold. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Every episode, they like brought it up again. Like, remember when he got gold from Lisa? Remember when he got like... Yeah, like as if nobody else got gold from other people that entire challenge. He's just absolutely catching strays. He has been catching strays for the past few episodes, and I guess he doesn't really talk. He doesn't really talk. Yeah, he gets somebody does one good deed for him, and he gets punished for that. That's why you never be a nice, or you never have other people. You never take things from people. This is how I feel like growing up. Like all my siblings, like if you would do a favor for someone, there was always some like. So it's like, hey, I'm up. You want me to get you like a drink? It's like, sure. And it's like, okay, remember exactly. Yeah. There's always some motivation behind everything. Right. Yeah. Also, did you see the cutaway during the breakfast when Dorinda was wearing her eye mask? Was it during the breakfast? Okay. And it said wait, what did she? It said like not nice or something. That's so funny. That was like so Dorinda coded. She's such a R.I.P. Dorinda. R.I.P. Dorinda. She is going to be in a new Housewife show because Jill Zarin is getting canceled. Have you been following that Housewife drama? Not at all. That's okay. She's going to be in the new. Okay. There's a new spinoff show. Jill Zarin, a former Real Housewife of New York, kind of like was posting crazy about the Bad Bunny thing. Oh, really? Like kind of MAGA coded. So she is now kicked off of that, and Dorinda will be on that show. On there. Okay, cool. So it all works out for Dorinda. She's funny. Dorinda's funny. Dorinda always lands on her feet. She does. she's like a cat. Did you see her quote too when she was leaving? She was like, "Curiosity killed the cat." Like, you were not curious. That's what I was about to say. Like, I don't think that was your issue, but I get it. You were the least curious person. Yeah, exactly. She was just happy to be there, and I love that for her. But like, literally last episode, she was like, "I thought we were having a fun girls' weekend." Yeah, I was like, "You were not curious at all." Yeah, she's just happy to be there. My weakness is like I care. It's like I'm too into the game. I was not what's happening. I was a threat. So, like nobody was worried. Dorinda, nobody was worried. Yeah, sorry, Dorinda. I hate to break it to you. Yeah. But yeah, Alan Cummings at the breakfast, a great outfit this time. Yeah. His hair was insane. He just kills it. I absolutely love it. And my favorite part about the breakfast is when he like will give a clue as he's leaving about what the challenge is. Yeah. Like, think outside of the box. Yeah, and it's always like something like that. It's like it really matters. Like they have no control over it. They're like, box. Like, what could it be? Like, we're going to do it either way. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. And then we kind of go to the discussion portion before the challenge. Johnny and Tara. Johnny is starting to realize that he is on the chopping block. Yeah, everyone thinks it's him. He has an all-time quote where he was like, when Tara and I were kids, we were like competing for the Olympics. We weren't playing games like Traitors. It's
I know, he's like,
none of us were.
I know, he's like, sorry, we aren't good at games. We were in the freaking Olympics.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's like I dropped a tweet in the stock, click back tweet. It's like Johnny wears childhood apparently, and it's the Squidward looking at SpongeBob and Patrick. It's like Johnny wear ice skating, everyone else playing Traitors. Yeah, like does he think that like every normal kid was just like playing games of strategy and deception as children? Like no.
I don't know. Maybe he's never. All he did was skate, and he never played a game ever.
Yeah, I don't even know. He's like, what does this have to do with skating? When did the judges?
When do we do our spins?
Yeah.
You know, that aside, though, I do like him a lot. But everyone was like trying to get him.
Yeah.
It's tough because, like, if I was somebody playing the game with them, I'd be so confused because they are best friends, and I want to believe them that like if one says, that they're a traitor, but also like. One of them could be, like all along, one of them could have been the traitor and they could have said, like, I'll split it with you.
Yeah, we were talking about this 1 or 2 episodes ago where it's like, let's say that Johnny or Tara were picked as a traitor, like, and they are best friends, trust each other forever. Like, would they actually tell each other? I think they might.
I wasn't
looking at how close they are now, like.
Yeah, I wasn't sure until I like saw this episode and I was like, oh, they're like friends. Like,
there's like pictures from, I think it's her wedding or his wedding where they're like in each other's party and they're like face to face, like hugging. Like, so they are like best friends.
They also said like the line about how they've been through like infertility and a divorce together.
Saw that.
For a second, I was like, wait, are they together?
I literally was like, did they like try to have a kid? Because
I thought, and then I realized, like,
married.
I realized how like that didn't make sense. They're like, yeah, we divorced each other, but now we're best friends.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, did he come out after the divorce and now they're?
Wait, where's the timeline?
What was that? Yeah, anyway, that was interesting. Like, to be honest, I guess people were sort of surprised, but I'm like, why were people surprised by that? That they were friends?
Okay, that also really got me too. That they were like. Apparently it was like a confession at the round table that they were best friends all along. Yeah. But I was like, did you guys not pick up on that? They're like over here on the couch like hugging.
Yeah, like it seems weird that people didn't pick up that they were close. But we can talk about that later.
Like, yeah, we'll get there.
I will say before the challenge, Kristen has the convo where she tells Tara to her face, like, normally I'm friends with people that are confident. And you're not confident. Yeah. And it was just like a brutal she's like, you seem scared. Like I would never like spend time with you. Because you're like such a fucking pussy. It was like.
That's what I'm saying. She's like cutthroat. Like
I know.
Because she's a chef.
Because she's a chef. Because she cuts.
So she cuts. But yeah, she like just sat there and told her to her face. Honestly, like I'm kind of with it. If you have something to say to somebody.
I mean, it's also
better
a game.
Than saying it behind their back.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, she was again wrong. Like that sucks when you're like brutal. That's why I would never want to be straight up with someone like that in the gameplay. Because like if I'm wrong, I'm just like a dick for no reason.
Right. Yeah, that's true. She was just being mean. Then.
She was just being mean. And like, but if it was a traitor, then she's not being mean.
Should be. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be mean in life. It's a lesson.
This is Traitors, but sure.
This is Traitors. Yeah, this is not real life. This is not real life. Don't
That's kind of the whole point that we've been talking about.
Yeah, so then we go to the challenge, which was an interesting challenge.
It just stressed me out. Like you could hear the creaking, but I was like, do you think they add that in so it sounds more like when they're leaving the boxes?
Like I wonder. I was thinking about this because like it wouldn't be fair if you heard someone get out of the box and like you knew it was like that. To me, feels not fair.
No, totally.
Like I wonder if they soundproof it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess all in all, you can't really hear them that much because they didn't get the traitors anyway.
True.
But I thought it was a good strategy to just do the same person, just do Tara over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because
then they get no information.
They get no information.
Which is kind of the most valuable thing at this stage in the game.
Yeah. You know what annoyed me? When Eric came out of the box for the first round, he voted for the correct answer.
That was so stupid.
I was like, don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, first day as a traitor, and you already like.
Yeah, like because they said Tara and he voted for Tara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, nobody picked up on it anyway, and I like Eric. Yeah. But I was like, don't do that. He's gonna give it away away.
It is funny that like they picked Tara, who like has not done anything all game, and like, and she was like getting like offended, and like, and I'm like.
It's not
Tara,
personal.
I'm sorry, but like this is why you don't get the game is like if you think that they actually think this, you don't understand the game.
It was funny, yeah, because they were like, we're gonna do it to Tara because she gets like nervous really easily. The second they vote for her, she's so nervous.
Yeah, she's just totally crumbled immediately. Exactly. Yeah, they were kind of piling up on her a little bit.
Yeah. It was a tough episode for Tara and Johnny.
It was. And then neither of them voted for Tara at the end. And that kind of was like,
how
did we not just talk about this?
The way the roundtable pivoted like blew my mind. Like
not the roundtable, the names.
No, I mean the roundtable. We'll get there.
Okay, yeah. But the challenge was stupid. Like
the challenge was, yeah.
It's not like she's getting eliminated if you don't put her name down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just write her fucking name. We all talked about it. So basically, they didn't make a ton of money as a thing, but who gives a shit? Because, like, you got to make it through to make money anyways.
Exactly. One more thing. I feel like it took them a long time to notice the pattern.
Yeah.
Like, it was Tara the entire time. They noticed on, like, number 5. They're like, wait, is it always going to be
I agree. Where it was like, once they were like, who's the best traitor? And it was like, Tara. Everyone was like, that should have been your clue that they're not answering honestly. Also, by the way, Rob really only got like 1 vote for 1 category. Like he's flying under the radar. It's insane. It's a dominating performance.
Yeah.
All right, so then we go to the round table. This is when Tara and Johnny basically are like, we're gonna come out and say we're like best friends. Yeah. And it was like, okay, that was, I guess.
But it was like, that's what I thought too. In my mind, I'm like, okay, whatever. Don't we all know? But then everyone was like, what? We just learned that they've been like best friends forever, whatever. Yeah. So it was a big reveal for a lot of people.
It was a big reveal. It was beneficial in the sense that it kind of convinced people that Johnny wasn't a traitor.
Yeah.
A bit of a burp there. Because, I loved when Mark was like, try to make it about him a little bit when he was like, I also work with partners consistently. Like, I wouldn't blindly trust them. And Tara and Johnny like,
she's
no,
like,
I would. Yeah,
that was really funny, actually.
And I guess people didn't realize how close they were friends because that actually makes sense that they would blindly trust each other.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like what you have in here where Johnny's defense, where he was like, just because I'm a moron doesn't mean I'm a traitor.
Yeah, everyone was like, well, that's they messed up big time in the box game when everyone was like, let's vote for Tara, and then they were the only 2.
Well, that's what I was saying. I know,
but I was like, that just messed them up so bad. And even still, they didn't get voted out. But like, that was a good quote because usually when everybody is like, oh, you're a traitor, they're like, no, I'm not. He was like, yeah, I'm dumb, but I was
not a traitor,
but I'm not a traitor.
100%. Yeah, Steven kept catching strays as well for this. I mean, Steven eventually did get voted out. I hated Natalie. Natalie really gets fucking on my nerves where she was like, Rob, like, tell them that you have the dagger. Like, it's like, I guess it's like, what? She panics. I do not want this woman like backed against the wall in any situation. Like with the fucking antidote. She was just weird.
That was okay. Yeah, the antidote doesn't sit right with me. I think that's a big. A lot of people remember that about Natalie.
But like, why did Natalie? Like, Natalie was like, Rob, tell them you have the dagger. Like, it doesn't impact.
I guess it doesn't
anything.
really matter. I was thinking that maybe she had some sort of strategy behind it. Bottom line is, he won the challenge. It's his shield, so she shouldn't have.
Yeah, and also her being like, Rob, tell them you have the dagger. Like, you just told everyone I have the dagger. Like, get the fuck out of here, Natalie. So Steven is gone. R.I.P. to Steven.
R.I.P. Steven.
Kristen immediately on to Eric for not talking enough. I guess maybe her point was like, you were talking a lot earlier and now you're not talking, but it seemed like she was making a general criticism.
I think it was pretty general. Again, she could also just be wrong. Like, she's lucky that he is the actual traitor, but like, really, she's just throwing darts.
Also,
everyone is.
Listen, maybe this might have been edited out, but like, it's not like Kristen's talking that much at the roundtables.
Right.
It's like, Kristen, you're also being quiet. Like,
it is true.
They could have cut her out what she's been saying. Maybe they did. But like, you're not exactly the chattiest person leading the charge every time.
That is
like,
so
she had a
true.
quote. She's like, I'm an introvert. I only speak up when there's something to be said. Like,
exactly.
Come on, girl. Okay, so now we kind of tee it up. Kristen's going around telling everyone that like, if I'm gone, it's Eric. But it was really only Rob and Mark that conversation was happening in front of.
Right. Which is, again, I can't believe Rob was there for it. But like, but she's just trusting him. But yeah,
I think it's a mistake to kill her. I mean, Rob should convince him to kill her.
So here's what I think. Can we jump to this? Like in the turret.
Yeah. Turpin.
But I mean, obviously we don't know who they're going to kill, but I think that Rob is going to like slightly convince Eric to kill Kristen. And then it draws a direct line to Eric, and Eric's just going to get voted out.
That's what he should. That's what he should do.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I really do.
And then how many
Mark my words, next episode, Kristen's dead in the morning. One more thing, when backtracking a little bit, when Steven like revealed that he was a faithful, he was like, "You blew it."
Like, all right, chill, bro.
Yeah, like everyone kind of had like a fun, lighthearted exit.
He was like, you fucking blew it.
Yeah, you idiot.
Blew it. It's like, all right, relax, dude.
I was like, calm down.
You blew it.
You're
like
the one who's leaving.
There's like one traitor left, dude. Like, chill out. Yeah, I think that's a good call. That's what I would do if I was Rob, is like maybe convince Eric to vote out Kristen. All of the options are good for Rob. Like, who is on the short list? I would also maybe get rid of Natalie, though, because I
would get rid of Natalie, but then
Natalie, I feel like could like implode and people banish her.
So like Natalie's a good one to keep in there because like she might be on people's radar. I think she's going to be next, like at the next episode. Like people are going to be like, oh, maybe Natalie.
Yeah. I also think if Johnny or Tara don't go home, one of them will be up for it, for 100%. Sure.
They're tricky, though, because it's like a pair. Like, it does complicate things.
It would be interesting if they made both of them traitors. Because, like, part of this game is, like, you also have to think about, like, what would the producers pick as a good traitor?
You know who else blows my mind? Mara. Like, literally every episode. Also, in the game, when they voted for her, they're like, who do you think doesn't deserve to go to the finals? And everyone voted for her.
She voted for herself, too.
Yeah, she's like, I can't believe I'm still here.
She's like, I truly don't know what I'm doing here. I like your prediction of Kristen. That's what I would do. Kristen, Eric, gone.
Yeah.
We got a couple more episodes lined up. It's looking pretty exciting.
It's looking pretty darn exciting. We'll see where it goes.
Next episode, we will explain how the game ends because it is a little complicated.
I'm going to need that explanation.
Yeah, and it takes like a little bit, but good episode. Rock and roll. Traitors, we love you forever. All right, guys, that was all the news that was fit to podcast today. Have an amazing Tuesday. Have an amazing week. And as always, go Jets.